At the Royal Mountain King Mine, new technology and modern machinery make high-volume mining interesting and profitable. Mining of ore begins here as it is loaded and hauled to the crushing facility. The ore, which is hauled to the crushing plant in 85-ton trucks, is first screened of large boulders which are broken down by this hydraulic rock breaker. From the grizzly hopper, it drops to an apron feeder. These irregular-shaped rocks vary in size from approximately 2 to 3 feet, and then are fed at a controlled rate to a massive steel jaw crusher. The crushing plant is observed and controlled by one man who is constantly on guard for any interruptions or problems. The now less than 6-inch material is conveyed to a common stockpile where it is stored as feed for the mill. The ore is conveyed to the mill from the stockpile. This building contains all machinery involved in the process of gold production. The ore begins its fine grinding here as it enters the mill to first the semi-autogenous grinding mill. This is the semi-autogenous grinding mill, which uses one rock against another to reduce the ore size. The screen separates the smaller materials from the large and allows the fine ground ore to pass through the milling circuit. In the following sequence, the ore is pumped to the ball mill circuit, where it is further ground Next, the ore is fed to the cyclone classifiers, which separate each particle by weight and size. Heavier, coarse materials, rich in free gold, report to the gravity concentrator. The Reichert cone is the first of this sequence. The concentrates from the Reichert cone are screened of any oversized materials which would upset the following process steps. By the laws of gravity, a continued separation takes place as the concentrated ore is continually cleaned of impurities, as in the rougher spirals. These are the cleaner spirals, where a very high-grade gold concentrate is made. The diced or shaker table then separates the free gold from the concentrate, and the gold concentrate is stored in the refinery for final process. Chemical reagents are added to the fine ground ore from the cyclone classifiers. In this conditioner tank, they are mixed and then float to the rougher flotation cells, where they cling together with the gold and silver and overflow as a froth. The rougher flotation concentrate is then pumped to the cleaner flotation, where it is cleaned of waste and pumped to the small regrind mill and ground to a very fine powder. All and every point of this operation is controlled and regulated by a single computer-based terminal that one man, with the touch of a button, completely controls all functions of the entire plant. Graphic displays of the entire facility are readily available to display intricate details. Various areas of the mill are continually monitored by camera and TV screen. This state-of-the-art equipment makes this operation very efficient and effective. The fine powder concentrate from the regrind mill is pumped to the pre-aeration circuit, where it is aerated. This now oxidized material is ready for leaching. The oxidized concentrates then flow to the carbon and leach, where the gold and silver is chemically dissolved. As a gold-silver solution, it is absorbed by tons of carbon chips suspended in these tanks. These carbon chips, now rich in gold, are washed in this tank and are heated with hot water to release the gold from the carbon chip. The gold and silver again is in solution, where it is pumped to the refinery. This is a view from outside the refinery. The electrowinning process strips the solution of its metallic riches by attaching the gold and silver to baskets of steel wool, which are electrically charged. The carbon has now been robbed of the gold and silver and is reactivated to bake off any impurities it has picked up along its route here in this electrically powered kiln, then back to the carbon and leach to begin its function over again. Fresh steel wool replaces the enriched wool from the electrowinning cells. The steel wool from the electrowinning cells are heated and dried here in this mercury retort oven. The free gold from the gravity concentrator is stored here, and each day it is run across the Gemini shaker tables. Here is shown a mixture of free gold and iron pyrite, which is the end product of the gravity concentrator. This end product is dried and, along with the gold-laden steel wool, melted and poured into a mold.
Tilt it a little bit more, just tilt it. That's me. That's it. Good.
Each gold-silver bar is carefully secured in this vault. With their own identifications, they are unique, each one from another. The Royal Mountain King Mine produces approximately 60,000 ounces of gold and 30,000 ounces of silver per year.